How many people know Wayne Dyer's story of his monarch butterfly? He was mentored by Jack Boland, who also mentored Mary Morrissey, and who also mentored Deepak Chopra. I have a feeling Jack Boland was a pretty good mentor. He mentored them in their early years, before they were Wayne Dyer, and before they were Mary Morrissey, and before they were Deepak Chopra. Before they were who they became. And Jack Boland was a personal friend of Wayne. They stayed in touch, and he had died 10 years earlier, Jack. And Wayne was writing the final chapter in his book. I think it's called Inspired Living, and the chapter wouldn't come, and he had a publisher's deadline. He had 3 weeks. The whole book is done, and the last chapter, Inspired Life, would not come. It was not coming, and he was on the deadline, and there was no pushing it. So he went out for a walk in Hawaii, went down to a coffee shop, bought a cup of coffee, and he said, "Where is Jack?" Jack would know what he'd want me to say. Jack would have the chapter title. Jack would have the opening line. Jack would have the closing line. Jack would know what to say about Inspired Life. He exited the coffee shop, about a 20-minute walk to his home. A butterfly landed on his shoulder. It stayed with him all the way home. It stayed on his shoulder in the house. He sat down and he started writing, and that final chapter that wouldn't come was done in about 2 hours. And he finishes that chapter in Inspired Living and Inspired Life by stating, Jack Boland always talked about how a butterfly was the perfect metaphor for living an inspired life. He finished the chapter, he went out to his patio on his condo, and the butterfly flew away.